100 people have gathered at a commemorative service in Newcastle to mark 25 years since the devastating earthquake. Family and friends of those killed in the quake came together with members of the community for the service at Christchurch Cathedral.
To honour the dead and to celebrate so many survivors and so many heroes.
Candles were lit for the 13 lives lost and wreaths were laid in their memory. The 5.6 magnitude quake destroyed hundreds of buildings across the city. It led to a massive rebuilding effort that took years to complete. And as Newcastle reflects on that fateful day 25 years ago, for the earthquake survivors, it's an emotional reminder of the devastation. It still haunts many who suffer from anxiety. And the man who led the recovery says the community's forgotten the lessons forged under hardship. Jackson Vernon reports.
The photos are a painful reminder.
Oh, these are incredible, aren't they? I don't want to go through it again. No, that's for sure.
Kerri Ingram and Elaine Stamford were working in the Newcastle Workers Club on the morning of the quake. Just before it hit, one of Ms Ingram's colleagues went downstairs to collect money. It was the last time she saw him.
And I feel that if he didn't go down, he'd be still here today.
There was big balls of black smoke. My head hurt, my ear was cut, I was flung off the seat. I couldn't hear anything, everything was quiet.
Ms Stamford was rescued by her manager after being trapped by rubble. She remembers chaos and confusion.
We didn't know how many staff had been hurt. We didn't know about customers. We didn't know what it was.
It's a day that's had a lasting impact on their lives.
I can't go under car parks. Thunderstorms, lightning storms scare the shit out of me.
Dennis Russell is another survivor. He counts himself lucky to be alive. He was repairing a crane next door to the club when disaster struck.
They caught me eye up when I looked over my right shoulder to see the wall starting to fall down, so I took off and the bricks caught up me and dragged me under the crane.
John McNaughton was Lord Mayor at the time and led the recovery, including the repairs to the Christchurch Cathedral. He fears the Newcastle community is not prepared for another earthquake.
What would you do? If you're in a building, what do you do? Do you run outside? Do you lie under the table? Do you squat under the table?
For these friends, today is about remembering 25 years ago and the 13 lives lost. Jackson Vernon, ABC News, Newcastle.